I know what a woman want for at the end of the day. Like you feel me? Like
'Cause
don't forget I
Yeah.
used to be one, so I
Yeah.
know how women like certain ways they think. You feel me? Like I still like know what's going
Yeah,
on.
this
And
nigga
I
got the
talk
upper
to them all
hand
the
on
time,
us.
like,
Yeah.
This nigga got the upper hand. Oh God, we got an infiltrator in the midst.
Sexually, you're like
Oh,
I
you
got the upper hand sexually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this nigga got the upper hand.
You know what I mean?
Oh, he infiltrated the community.
Welcome to the 25 and Over Club. It's your boy, Billy the Bad Guy, Billy the Goat, Billy the Kid. Bills. Okay, Bills. And I'm with my special host today. My special host, but I'm with my co-host.
Hello, guys. It's me, Renay, a.k.a. Renay Proper, and you are tuned in to another wonderful episode of the 25 and Over Club, where life gets real after the age of
25.
All right.
And then today we have a special guest with us
wonderful
today.
guest.
He goes by the name Sincere.
I don't have a drum.
Is it Sincere or King Sincere?
Kingston, Sincere,
King Sincere.
DeAndre, whatever.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead
Well-
and introduce yourself and tell us what you got going on. What do you do?
Yo, Kingston, Instagram. That's what people walk up to me and say.
Okay.
And shit. Like, yo, you Kingston from Instagram.
Okay.
Okay.
I work 9 to 5. A CO, correctional officer.
Okay.
Then when I'm
Ooh.
not doing that, you know, modeling, taking pictures, shooting
Okay.
content. You feel me? Traveling. Like,
Wonderful.
Well, fun fact about Sincere, I was on the gram of Instagram and I was strolling, and you know, they give you things that you want to see, right? And I'm strolling. I said, damn, this nigga's fine. So I'm strolling on the nigga's stage. I said, damn, this nigga's fine. But we'll get into some things later where I learned that Sincere happens to be Transman.
yeah.
And we'll talk about that later. But we got other things to talk about, and we're going to have some fun with this conversation. You ready?
We're gonna have some fun.
I'm
We're
ready.
gonna
You ready?
get into some stuff.
In the words of Beyonce, let's go get them.
All right.
All right.
All right. So in the beginning, we do our icebreaker. You know, to get everybody loose and comfortable.
Oh,
We're gonna crack
icebreaker.
our
All
icebreaker questions for our guests. So the first icebreaker question is going to be, what is the most annoying question people ask you when they see you in the street from the grams of Insta? What after they say, "Oh, it's King Sin"? What's the first thing they say to you? That's annoying.
It don't really be nothing much annoying.
Okay.
As far as like in my inbox though, because you know
Okay.
people don't keep the same energy
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
see
yeah.
you. They say crazy shit in your
Uh-huh.
inbox, and then when they see you in person, they be like, how you doing? Like, can I get a pic? Like that's it. But as far as that, it'd be like, let me see your dick. That's the craziest. That's the craziest thing. That's
They
the
be
crazy.
sneak like people sneak record and then like tag
Yeah,
you later.
yeah,
I
yeah,
find that
like-
so weird.
Yeah, they do
Even
that.
when they do this.
They do that when I be walking in balls and shit like that. too.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Like they'll send it to me like, oh my God. Like I'm like, you could have just
Giving
walk up to me or be like, oh, I saw
stalkerish.
you.
Just come up and say hi. Come up and
saw
say
you.
hi to
Like-
people that you recognize or know. Like the most they're gonna do is just say hi back. Like when you see people you know on the internet, people don't record them, then tag them and be like, oh my God. So such and such. Why you giving up my location?
Yeah, I'm heavy
Why are
on
you doing that?
And I ain't bougie. Like I'm down to earth and shit. Like I'm
Yeah.
regular nigga. Like for real. So like I'll talk to you, take a pic with you. You know what I mean? Shoot
All
the shit.
right.
Like,
Well,
like,
if you ever see Sincere Kingston in the streets, get out the DM, just say hi.
Come up and say
Just
hi.
say hi. So when they ask you for a pic, what do you do? Do you still send something, or do you be like, fuck it? Like, do you like, yo, curve?
no. If they ask for a pic with me, I take a pic with them and
Okay.
shit.
Okay,
and
okay.
Tag them in there,
Okay,
whatever.
that's cool.
That's dope. The next question is, what is your sexual fantasy?
My sexual fantasy. Well, I already had a threesome.
Okay.
So that was checked off the bucket list. So the sexual fantasy would probably be like, just like more bitches. Like,
More bitches.
What's your sexual fantasy, Renay?
My sexual fantasy, I don't have plenty.
Yeah, I think I done tried everything I wanted to try.
I mean, I know I don't know how committed I am to this, but I mean, somewhere down the line, I'll try a train.
Yo. Hello? We were just talking about before this. I want to train with Ursha. Ooh, I want to train with Usher.
I don't want to feel used. I want them to be like 2 guys that I know.
Who you say you want to train with?
I mean, I would want to train with, like, celebrity train.
Uh-huh.
Chris Brown, Trey Songz, and Lil Wayne.
Chris Brown, who?
That's like an orgy. That's more than a train. Like
It's not an orgy because they're not going to be fucking each other. Orgy is when everybody fucks.
Yeah. I'm going to do...
I'm the train and they the passenger. Stay clear the
I'm
closing
going to
door.
do Usher. I might do Chris Brown. He got a little toxic Taurus in him.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably going to do... and this is some nigga I've been looking at. He been so fun on the gram, and I can't think who he is right now. But a train would definitely be necessary. Because if you had a threesome, yay.
Yeah.
But a train,
That's another thing.
stock up all your hoes.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
And I like my train,
Yo.
my passenger rate stops at 3.
Yeah.
Three?
I don't think I could do more than 3. I don't want all of them to fuck me.
No?
Nah, I don't want all of them to be.
Why not?
So,
No,
so who
yeah.
would you let fuck you and who
I
dick would
definitely
you
let
suck?
Chris Brown fuck me.
Here we are
All alone.
But you're not alone.
In this room.
on this platform.
I don't want to feel like, should I call it a train? Because I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I got a train ran on me.
I mean, speaking of existence, because
But-
Chris...
Weird, right?
No.
But Lil Wayne, though?
Yes, Lil Wayne. I
Lil
like
Wayne
him
look-
a lot. Call me.
You want Lil Wayne to run the fuck you?
Yes.
Would you? All right, fuck you, but don't suck his dick.
Why not?
If he look like he's dried out, his dick gotta be dried out. It's giving prune.
Hey,
Leave me alone.
Hey, yo.
I don't care.
Okay.
Don't ever say that. I don't care how many dreads he got left.
2.
I don't care.
Next question is,
Yo.
what's the sign? So you said you was a Gemini
Yeah.
Before we
Gemini
recorded.
gang in the building.
Gemini gang.
Gemini gang.
Gemini fucking gang
It's
in
too
the
many.
building.
My
It's 4
mom
of them
is
in
a
here.
Gemini.
Yeah.
My grandma, my mom, her mom is a Gemini, and my younger sister. I'm surrounded. Surrounded.
Exactly.
Yo, I'm surrounded. We surrounded now. It's 4 Geminis in this building. And I don't know when they plan on switching.
Yeah.
The fuck? When they plan, it is a scary
Hold on, what's your
thing.
sign? Hold on, what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Oh my God, what a trash can.
What's your problem
Trash.
with Virgo?
Hey, yo, Virgos are just trash. Like, huh?
How? What Virgo you dealt with? What Virgo?
I dealt with a Virgo. I was with a Virgo for 5 years. Toxic. It's fuck.
Was she dramatic? I mean, yeah, was she dramatic?
Yes, very dramatic, very emotional. Emotional driven people.
Oh. Well, you came
He
with
said everything is in here.
Yeah.
Everything is in here, not in here.
You said emotional, dramatic,
Yeah.
delusional. What'd you say?
No, I ain't say delusional. I said
Oh.
emotional.
No, because I would say some Virgos are a little delusional. That we make up situations in our heads.
Who's some?
That's where the crazy come in at. You know,
But you love the crazy. We all love a little crazy.
a little bit, but not y'all crazy. I
But
pass.
Gemini's got crazy to them too.
Yeah.
I go past,
Oh,
though.
yeah. A lot
Huh?
of crazy.
But you love it here though. If you mean you fuck with a Gemini, you definitely love it here.
I never been in a relationship with a Gemini,
Yeah.
but I like my family. But it's like night and day, like night and day.
But what you be doing?
I don't be doing anything.
You do.
Anything.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't be doing nothing. I'm a Taurus. We're perfect.
Oh my God.
Oh, right. Right.
Let's get
Right.
that out of the way right
The
now.
bull, cause the bull.
Big Taurus
they
is
be
perfect.
Doing, the bull,
A sign
'cause the
I would
bullshit
never
they be
date.
doing.
Yo, Taurus don't. Oh, I
Tourists
can't
be
stand
on bullshit.
all day, all night.
One of the most level-headed signs in the zodiac. We are the most level-headed sign.
Y'all very delusional. Y'all think y'all the only people that
You're talking-
think. No, I'm talking about all of
We
y'all.
gonna move on because we're gonna be here all day.
Yo,
Talk about this.
No, because let's talk about it. Twice I had an argument with Renay. The first time I'm trying to talk to her like a regular human being, and she goes la 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 la. Grow the fuck up.
Yo,
I
that's
was
childish.
so
That's-
immature. Like
that's so
I
childish.
said, like
Not-
yeah. And then yesterday,
No.
I was trying to say something to her.
Oh wait,
And then
let
she
me let him
goes,
finish.
I said, you look like a raccoon.
I don't
Like,
care
I'm not gonna
because
tell
at
you what I said.
that point, he was in his Virgo bag trying to assert their policing over anybody, and you're not running
control.
shit over here.
Y'all very
I'm gotta
control.
let you know that right now.
Clap your hands.
Y'all
if you think
have
I'm
control
controlling.
issues, yes,
Con-
control issues,
Thank you. I'm in control of my career and my life.
and not me.
Call me
And-
Janet
and-
Jackson because I'm in control.
And you try to be in control of everybody around.
But you know what? At the end of the day, all that control, I still be getting my way.
Okay.
Call me Drake.
Sir.
I still be having my way. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yo.
No, that's Virgo.
Last one. Right. Last question is, what's a movie title that best describes your sex life? Mine's just set it off because I set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off in this
Set this
motherfucker.
bitch off.
That's a good one.
Damn.
Shit.
That's a good question because I'm in my
I'm
mind.
trying to
I'm
think of
like
movies. Like,
movie that best.
I'm
You
trying.
guys drop in the comments what movie title best describes your sex life
I'm trying.
right now.
Trying to think.
Because that got me thinking.
Ooh, isn't Juicy a movie? Aren't you Juicy?
Yeah,
Juice.
very
That's
juicy.
it's called Juice. With
Juice?
Tupac, right? Yeah.
Juice.
I ain't never listen.
No, but I ain't saying that.
Now we're
that's
not gonna
what it's
go
talking
over
about.
the fact that Billy
No.
has not seen most of these.
Yeah, I
black
ain't
movies.
see Juice. I ain't
We're gonna
see
talk about New Jack City.
Belly.
I don't know what the
I ain't
fuck
see
we
New
talking
Jack
about.
Where your
City.
black card at,
I
bro?
ain't watch Beloved. I ain't watch Color Purple.
Above the rim, nothing.
Who?
What you been watching?
Nothing.
Pay in Full. Never saw that.
What you been watching? Sex in the City?
Yeah. No, I'm a bad fella.
Nothing. I be
Give me
trying to
another
have
show.
conversations with him. I'm gonna be like, like in Boys in the Hood. Yeah, I'm like, never.
I saw Boys in the Hood.
Okay, you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just saw Friday this year. Friday. Yeah, I did. But I saw Friday. I saw Friday after next. And
then
yeah.
next year.
Just saw Rush Hour. Nah, I just
Yo,
saw Rush
I'm
Hour
like
too.
appalled. Like,
Really?
yeah, like what?
Actually, another movie.
All right, I did Sugar Hill.
I know Sugar Gang.
Love and Basketball.
Let's move
I know
on.
Love and Basketball.
What the fuck?
Oh,
bro?
yeah.
Like, what's up with you? Like,
Am I bugging?
Yes,
Bugging,
big
bro.
bugging. That's what should be a part of your New Year's resolution. To see all these, because I done swiped his black card.
yeah, your black card been gone.
Wow.
I can't believe you never seen New Jack City where Ice-T said, I don't want to shoot you so bad, my dick off. That's my favorite part. Chris Rock, breakout role as the crackhead. You ever seen those people
No.
being like, Smokey? Like, what's he? No, that's not Smokey. It's
No.
Friday.
You got a movie for yourself?
Probably like something like Magic Mike XXL or some shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's time for our single married situationship segment. And let me tell you, it's the holidays, and before you buy that nigga anything, go through that phone. And you get make sure you don't buy nothing.
What you said, before I buy this nigga a gift,
Right.
do anybody want to come to me as a woman? Do anybody come to me? Because I got some shit in the cart. I got some shit in the
Hello?
cart.
Hold up. What
And
about the
due
women,
to
though?
some
Hold up.
Both
Yeah, for
parties.
sure, for sure, fellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be going broke trying to buy shit for somebody you can't even post and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
A word. A word.
A word. Say that again.
But
Don't go broke
believe,
buying shit for somebody you can't
but
post.
I do
bro.
believe if you're dating, it don't have to be grandeur gift, like,
Yeah.
a big old bag or purse for like somebody, you probably just met in November or, around Halloween. And nothing's wrong with a little, something cute, probably a nice little
Right.
keepsake or, a little keychain or something just,
I was buying somebody a Christmas gift today, and when they said the price, $49.99, I said they're not that special.
Hey,
that down.
yo.
But yeah, due to unforeseen circumstances, all I could do is afford to pray for motherfuckers for Christmas this year. I ain't buying y'all shit.
I done scratched
Okay.
adults off my Christmas years
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, so you don't buy your niggas nothing for Christmas?
I do.
Oh, all right.
Hey, the first topic is: would you accept an expensive gift from someone who had romantic feelings for you, but you didn't for them? What you think about that, Sincere?
Yeah, who don't like gifts?
You gonna accept an expensive gift from somebody that has feelings for you that you don't have feelings for?
Did I communicate that I don't have them type of feelings for that person and they did it anyway?
See, Renay, what you think? Yes.
Yes, I'm taking a gift. I don't know why you.
Like,
I don't know why you.
what you mean?
You don't know why.
I believe in the murderization of it all. See, that's the problem. Y'all accept the
But I
gifts
mean, no.
and don't like the person, and I don't like the person when the person come back to kill you because you led them on.
But that's not leading them on. If I simply say, yo, I don't like you like that. Like, I see you as a homie. Like,
And they
and
still buy
they
you a
still
gift.
buy me
Right,
gifts.
if
You
they,
get me?
right. If
Like,
I already said that they still buy the gift,
at
that's
that
up
point,
to
it
them
seemed
at
like
this
you
point.
trying to buy me, so keep buying. Like, I'm gonna accept it, but you
But
already. know where I
sometimes
stand.
it don't click in their head.
It's rude to not accept gift. I don't not. My mama
Right.
raised me right. My mama raised me right, and I'm taking the gift.
Like,
No,
I was raised right.
I feel like in this world that we live in, you may communicate, hey, I'm not into you like that, so I'm not gonna buy you the gift. But they that might not register in their head. So they're buying a gift, trying to buy you love. But now,
So that mean they crazy.
yeah, crazy in love. They like, oh, they see you in a new relationship, posting somebody on the gram. Oh, they're in love with someone else? I'm going to go kill them. And now you're dead because you accepted a gift.
You come try to kill me.
You went from 0
about
to
to shoot it the
100.
fuck out then.
Like, nah, it don't really like go like that. Usually it's like they get you a gift after you already expressed like, hey, I'm not interested in a relationship with you. And they be like, that's fine, that's fine. Next thing, a gift shows up at my doorstep. I'ma, be like, thank you. And I would probably be like, I hope you know this is not, I hope you don't get no ideas that this something gonna. But however, thank you for the gift.
People want stuff in return.
We already discussed that they would be
never gonna
But
get
look
it. Never gonna
look
get
at the
it.
girl we talked about the other day. He was helping, and she didn't help him with a blowjob. Now he want to kill her.
You want to
Wait,
blow
what
her head
happened?
off.
Now he want to blow.
Run that back.
So we discussed like it was a girl
We discussed
yeah.
the situation.
that she was
Accepting
gifts
and
help.
She got flued out.
No, she didn't get flued out, but
Alright.
she got rent
help,
paid.
like like as in
Alright.
she was in a a tough situation. And
She was in a bond, Nate.
Yeah,
I'm in a bond, babe. Yeah.
All right, and now she has to now the person
fear almost because
the person want to take her head off.
They're
I mean, in
upset.
Philly, boy kept trying to holler at the bartender. She kept rejecting him, and he came in there and shot her.
whoa.
So
You know,
That
we
shit-
live in a crazy.
no gifts or nothing. Like she just kept rejecting him. Like females is getting shot over rejection nowadays. So that ain't. I mean,
My thing is
That's why I do what I do.
why
I
keep
saw it on the
feed-
other episode.
why keep feeding a stray cat if you don't want them to come back?
Okay, points for me.
because you don't want to. I mean, you don't want to see it
Don't
hungry.
be calling my
Well,
daddy.
if would you? Well, you're in a relationship, but say you're single. Would you accept an expensive gift from somebody who is who has romantic feelings for you, but you don't have feelings for them?
No, not anymore. I've done it though.
Okay.
Oh man.
Not anymore.
We've all done it.
Yeah.
We've all
I learned
done
from my
it.
mistakes, so
Yeah.
not anymore.
Maybe
I've
it's
done
just
it.
me. Like even if the feelings are mutual, I don't want. I just have a problem accepting shit because one thing we're not gonna do in the argument, you're not gonna tell me what you bought for me because now I gotta break it. And if I really like it, I'm gonna break it.
I mean, if we done already was fucking and shit, you can't ask me for nothing back. Give me my pussy back. Give me my what?
You-
Me can't take that back. So
I'm
guess what?
crying.
We both losing.
You want to do the next one?
Yes. The next topic is: what is something your mom or dad did that affected your relationship? Your relationships, like as an adult, probably whether it be with other people or intimate relationships, lovers, so on and so forth.
I would get like
The
trust
questions
issues.
for all of us.
Yeah, trust issues. Like,
Yeah.
you just like little shit. Like, why you lying about little shit? Like, I know what the fuck going on. Like, you mean? So, for me, it would be that.
Right. So,
Cause it's like if your mama lied to you or your papa lied to you, all these motherfuckers are lied to you. Like, you know, like you can't even keep it.
True, very true, very true. What's something that your parents?
So we grew up in a time, if you're over 25, where our parents lack showing love, and at our big age now, they use the excuse. I was a new parent. I didn't understand, especially if your mother's
I've heard
first
that
child.
before, yeah.
I was new to this. Well, you shouldn't have been lying on your back like a rug.
Like that makes me feel like I was a training kid.
Yeah.
And then everybody else
yeah.
behind me.
Hello?
I was a training kid. It's training day.
Yeah. The fuck? So it's just like because I spoke about, and I hate when I talk about it on the podcast, but it's my real life and my true shit. Because how I grew up without showing that lack of affection, I go searching for it, but I'm okay if it's not received the same way because I was showed when I yell at you, that shows me I love you. Because it was like my mother would yell and be like, "Why are you doing like this? Why the dishes not done? Why is this not done?" And later, "I love you, but you do things that make me upset," and I hate that my mother using the excuse of I didn't know how to be a mother took away from my childhood.
For me, as a young lady, I grew up with a mom that was very much, she made being single look really, really good. It looked really good. Like, and it made me feel like wanting a relationship was optional. Like, I don't want you around. Of course, my mom been in relationships, but they would, she would stop speaking to them. Sometimes, as a kid being around, it would be over. As a child, I'd be like, this is dumb shit. Why you mad at him for that? And it's like, as much as I thought it was stupid, I found myself doing the same things, and it affected me. I was like, I don't fucking need you. You could go at any time and say stuff like that. And when I got older and caught myself saying it, and I used to be upset at her for acting that way, I was like, shit. That's when it hit me, like, fuck, I'm acting like. And I remember a guy, me and a relationship I was in, and he told me, he was like, you're acting like your mother. I was so hurt. Just acting like over dramatic over something so super small, because like you said, like super small things would be blown out of proportion. And I learned that that's how I communicate my frustration, to blow everything out of proportion and then calm down after and be like, you made me, and then gaslight you and make, because it's a trait that I learned in family. I learned to gaslight people from my mom.
National fucking grid.
I learned how to, like, well, you're the reason why I yelled at you like that. Or even in her relationships, well, you're the reason why I said, like, she'll say something disrespectful.
It'll never be your
and
fault.
then be like, you're the reason, well, why you got me upset, then I wouldn't have said that to you. And it's something, maybe I never said certain things to the magnitude she said them, but I found myself excusing myself in the same exact way. And I'm trying to unlearn that behavior.
And if you want to talk about it, to the emotional abuse, like the verbal abuse my mother used to do, like, your parents used to be like, you're a clown or you're a dummy. And it's just like, damn. So when I'm arguing with niggas, I would say shit like that to them too, but they'll say it to me too. But I know they love me because I resonate to how I was brought up.
You
Yeah.
Toxic.
Okay.
Toxic.
That's true.
I'm trying to stop it though, but a little toxic is healthy for all relationships.
In a way where it's like simple, like in a harmless way.
Harmless way,
like,
yes.
When I say shit's like toxic in a harmless way, like so your partner comes in and you pretend like you don't want to fuck all the time. You want to that to me is like kind of toxic. You want to fuck the whole time, but you want them to beg you for it. I like that kind of shit. So but it's harmless because I don't fuck you anyway. I'm gonna still fuck you. I just want you to beg a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's fun to me, but it's not hurting anybody. But I'm not gonna, like, the stuff where I see, and on the flip side, there's stuff that she went to the extreme that I try my hardest as an adult to not do. So I regress from certain things, and certain things I picked up. Because I felt like her, being able to, because she was independent, she had her own business and stuff like that, and she was just run anybody up out of her life. And I was like, yes, bitch, yes. And I'm like, that's not good. Me want a man.
Yes.
I like niggas around. I'm not going to be one of those girls that be like, oh my God, if he goes, it don't matter. I like niggas around. And it's okay to feel like you like.
Your man.
Yeah, like, not saying your man. You want somebody to love on. It feels great. Ain't nobody want to.
You guys putting your finger on the camera because people going to be like, what's wrong
Oh,
with
I
her?
cut my finger doing hair and stuff, so forgive me, guys. It's a razor, but it matches the pillow. So, excuse the finger. But I'm going to still use my hand.
Right.
The battle scar.
Yeah.
So that was a great conversation, right? Did y'all enjoy that? Yeah. Let's get to some more interesting things.
Yeah.
Now, the questions I have for you, and I'm sure Renay have, you probably heard it a bunch of times.
Right.
Where do we start? I don't know. All right, so we said in the beginning of the show, Sincere is a trans man, and that's from a female. You was born a female, transition to a man.
Yeah.
What made you want to transition? Because you know how some people be like, they feel like they were born gay. What made you feel like you was ready to transition?
All right, so every trans man journey is a little different.
Okay.
You feel me? So for me, I always felt like I was born in the wrong body at a young age. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, my mom used to tell me shit I used to do when I was 3. Like, what you doing in the dress running around playing football and shit like that? You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, most girls playing with doll babies and shit like that.
Right.
You feel me? And then, like, as I got older or whatever, like, I just used to be like, yo, like, no, I should be a boy. I wish I was a boy. Like, I used to be on a party line, like, tricking bitches, like, yo, what's up? Like, making my voice deep and all that shit. Like, you feel me? Like, doing shit. So I already knew, like, what it was. I just didn't know it was obtainable at that time until I, like, got into, like, the ballroom scene and shit like that and saw, like, wait, hold up. Like, you said trans man, like, what's that? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, so it was new to me. I used to see shit on like Jerry Springer, you know, like back in the day, them
Yeah,
type of episodes, like is it a woman, is it a
Right.
man,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
them type Jones. But as far as like Transman, you don't really see it often, and if you do see it, you don't know that you're seeing it.
Right.
How old were you when you started your journey?
I was 21.
21. I think 21 is a good age, right?
Right.
There's kids
I mean,
who want to be 13.
I found out about like being able to transition when I was 18. So,
Okay.
You think it was the lack of information why it wasn't sooner?
yeah.
Okay, so
For sure.
if there was the information and the routes that you knew, you would have transitioned
Yeah,
sooner.
yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Actually, an article I brought up, but I couldn't read it. So someone's suing their doctor
Okay.
because they went to transition, and now because they transitioned, they went from what is it, a female to a man, but now they want to be a female again.
Okay.
They're suing the doctor for removing their breasts, right? Do you think like it's okay? Do you agree with children transition at a young age, or should they wait till a certain age?
So how old was the person?
They were like in their 30s.
So it happened at what age?
That part I don't remember.
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
But okay.
So I know like people be like, oh, they don't know. They don't know. Kids know. Like you know what I mean? Like at a young age you like pick up on little shit. Like
Right.
just like when you growing up, you know, like a little flamboyant little boy, they be like, he gonna be gay. Like you done heard that probably every black family, like he gonna be
I
gay.
heard that in their ears.
Or they be like, stop acting like a little faggot. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know he gonna be gay, but I don't know to the extent he gonna be gay. Like, you know what I mean? Like when your mom not at home, you probably playing her heels or something. Like, I mean, I done heard transgender women speak like that's what they used to do as younger kids.
Right.
Like, you feel me? So, like, you know, for most people, and then some people figure that out later on in life. Like, you got your Bruce Jenner, your Caitlyn Jenners. Let me be politically correct. You got your Caitlyn Jenners who lived their whole life as a man, and then was like, I'm doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What was the first step
The first step,
to transitioning for you?
it was just I always got misgendered. Like, you feel me? Like even as younger, like just on like as a stud or whatever, I get called a boy. I could pass. I was passable.
Okay.
I was always passable. I wound up cutting my hair when I graduated 8th grade, so I definitely was passable at that point.
Okay.
The first step with me was picking a name and then going like getting used to the pronouns. Like for sure. And then correcting people when they used to like misgender me. That was like the first step.
You find people playing with you?
So when I find people playing with me is when you don't know I'm transgender. You chilling with me, busting it up. It could be months, whatever. And then I wind up telling you, or you wind up finding out, and now you misgendering me. So it's like, I made a mistake. No, you ain't made no fucking mistake. You been calling me he for months. Like, now that you didn't know what the fuck, what I used to be, now is she, or I'm sorry, or it's a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. Like,
like at that point,
yeah,
like
I'm
I'm gonna be completely honest. They trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you trying now? You playing?
Now I gotta Gemini this shit.
Now I gotta burn the house. Now I gotta burn this motherfucker down.
Like,
Now I gotta show you. Now I gotta show you how we do in Philly.
Yeah, so that leads me into a question where do you feel like your support system gave you a safe space to feel like you could be who you are? Whether your family, friends.
Yeah, because I was always able to express myself as far as like dressing wise.
That's
like,
beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like even before I transitioned, like my mom buying my clothes and stuff.
Right. She would be like, Mom, I don't want this, I want this. And she would just get it without an issue.
Well, she would have an issue, but she would still do it because she loved me that much.
Love.
And she wanted me to she wanted me to be happy.
Of course.
But she didn't want me to walk around with an attitude, pouting and doing all like
That's dope.
so as far as that, I always dress like a boy and stuff like that. So that part was easy. Like when I started medically transitioning, it was like I was like, all right.
Okay.
I know a lot of people don't. It's not just like any medication or anything. It's not an easy ride for everyone. I know So was it rough for you or?
No, it was
smooth?
It was pretty smooth.
Okay.
Like it'd be stereotypes like, oh, it make you aggressive. You change your gender orientation. It don't do none of that. As far as anything testosterone does, it's just like a cisgender boy.
Okay.
Cisgender is someone that was born male. you basically like going through puberty.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Like
when-
puberty, yes.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
like you're
through
going,
puberty.
yeah, you're going through puberty. Like your voice getting deeper. You mean like your muscles and shit growing, and like
Yeah.
your facial structure definitely do change a little bit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you horny all the time.
Yeah.
Now it may sound ignorant, but I got 2 real questions.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm sorry for a few in advance if my questions sound ignorant, but I'm
Mm.
just have these questions.
All right.
1, can you still get a period?
No, like when you taking testosterone, it stops your period. Now
Okay.
if you were to, depending on if you got like a hysterectomy, like got all that removed,
Remove
because
your uterus.
you're able to do that. Like it'd be people on my TikTok like, no, they still get period. Like no,
No,
they
you
don't. Like they can get periods. Like we can get periods if we was to stop testosterone. For it depends on a certain amount of time. However long you were on T depends on that amount of time. Like if you've been on it regular.
Okay.
Like,
And
so
can you get pregnant?
it's trans men that have gotten pregnant. You can look it up.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
that. Because
like,
they haven't, they still have their
they still have their
you
ovaries and
know,
stuff like that. Like,
The
So-
you know what I mean? Like,
reproductive organs.
right. And most of the time you'll see trans men and trans women having kids together.
Yeah, yeah.
I've noticed a lot of those.
Yes, I've
Or
definitely
you
seen
might
that.
see trans men having babies with gay men.
Mhm.
Because a lot of gay men do date trans men.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Interesting.
All
I
right.
think I found
I
it.
guess this question goes without saying because
Mhm.
before when we did the icebreaker, you said more bitches. So you date women.
Yes.
All right, perfect. That's all.
Yeah. So are you open right away about being trans?
yeah.
So it depends on if I see me going myself, like going there with you. Like if I'm just talking to you, like trying like check your temperature or whatever,
Mhm.
like I ain't gonna tell you because right now it's none of your business. I might friend zone you at the end of the
Right,
day,
right.
and like yo, I ain't even feeling her personality like
Right.
that. You know what I mean, like I keep it as a friend though. Like, I mean, we might go out, have drinks or whatever. But
What are some of your icebreakers, and when you are when you're actually interested, your icebreakers for the female to get to warm them up to a certain idea, even if they didn't know.
our first ex is I was like, yo, you ever like mess with girls, like, or you bi-curious, you
Okay.
bisexual or something like that?
You buy me something, I'll get sexual.
Buy me
Yeah,
something.
like so. Most of the time, if they say they bisexual, then I already know I ain't. I mean,
Okay.
it's gonna be a go from there.
Oh,
like,
okay.
But when I encounter like straight women, I have encountered straight women that like, no, I ain't never do that. Like, and then I tell them and shit, and then they be like, oh no, I ain't. You know what I mean, like I'm cool, like, but we could be cool, and then they still talk to me, fuck with me or whatever, because
Right.
they already like they like my personality.
Yeah,
and
because
shit. You feel me?
we're all
Like,
human at the end
you know
of
what I
the
mean?
day.
So they wind up, wind up giving the yams up. So it'd be like,
yeah.
it'd be like, so it'd be the interest at that
Right.
point. Like, so like sometime when I don't tell somebody and I tell them, they be like, for real, like
Mm-hmm.
real shit, like,
Mhm.
oh my God, I would never know, like, so like what you be doing in the bed and shit.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, so it'd be like,
So that leads me to my next question. What happens in the bedroom? Because the people in the know.
what do cisgender man and a woman do in the bedroom? The same thing gonna happen.
Interesting.
You acting like a little virgin right now.
No, because
like that for you.
this question.
Just like we have
You know
we
what?
have one of our viewers in the audience right now that just asked us at his
Oh.
big age, what is scissors?
That's my. No, because you always see a trans woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you never meet a trans man. So I have to get all my questions out.
I watch all kind of videos. Okay, I'm bi
Yeah.
nosy.
You buy that?
I want to watch everything, and I like them all. My porn catalog is
Hey,
wide,
yo.
big and wide.
Yeah,
She's spicy.
I don't discriminate.
I don't.
Spicy.
She's very spicy.
Her Twitter
But-
feed probably crazy, bro. Like, them bookmarks, bro. Bookmarks.
No, Twitter got the best porn, so I heard.
Oh, it be so quick and right to the point.
Right to the point.
You told me, I was like, because I'm old school. I like me a Pornhub
Yep.
and an XXX video. And he was like, oh, Twitter porn is fire. So you know me. I don't even Twitter.
You joined Twitter porn?
I don't even
She ain't
Twitter.
got no avatar.
I don't even have a profile. I be on there in Safari like, oh my God, next year.
If I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna eat the yams. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna dick you down. You feel me? And then we gonna repeat. We gonna go again. Like, and whatever you into, like,
Mm-hmm.
it depends on how much I like you though. Like, if I'm really trying, like, if you definitely haven't been with a trans man before, I got something to prove. I'm trying to change. Like
Okay,
I'm trying
okay.
to change your life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm gonna do a little extra.
Uh-huh.
But
Do you get offended or turned off when they try to fetishize the situation? When I say
I'm
fetishize, I mean like just like they are bi-curious, but they're just like overly just digging in the topic, just digging in it, and it's like
I mean, curiosity always kill the cat. Like, but to me, it could be a burnout. It depends. Like,
Yeah.
it depends on what you're doing.
we just vibing and you just constantly on some.
You get me on a good night, I might give you what you want.
Okay.
But but other than that, like I be checking the temperature. Like I be trying to feel a vibe out. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean, like, is
Like
you
I
crazy?
already
Like
told
if I
you what it
if I
is.
fuck you, is you gonna
Yeah,
act crazy?
like I already told you. Like any relationship, I already told you what it is, and we vibing, and you constantly like even in like I'm gonna ask you this as well. Like you being a gay man, and you're talking to
I'm
someone.
gay.
Are you? That shirt says ho ho ho.
Damn. That could be a female too.
Right,
Yeah.
even for me. But what like you're a gay man, and you're talking to someone that's probably newly gay, or you're checking their temperature. Like I like that term, and it's like they're constantly asking you like questions about gay relationships. Are you annoyed? Like, oh my God, I already told you. Like,
I think I really don't experience that because I try to avoid those situations of newly gay people because at this big age, you too old to be newly gay. Nigga, you been gay. You telling me at this big age you just not gay? I know you was sucking dick at 17. No way you newly gay.
but why wouldn't you give a new gay a chance?
Cause
the first time you sucked dick?
Huh? The first time I sucked dick, I probably was 14. Oh wow.
A young ho ho ho.
A young ho. Yeah, I'm a ho ho ho. The first time I sucked dick was 14. But what's a penis in the mouth at a young age? What is
I
that?
didn't start giving fellatio until I was in my
So have you
early
ever
20s.
did anything with a man? Or your gold star wait. Please forgive me with the pronunciations of it all. So when you were female.
When I were female, did I ever mess with a man?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What are some myths that you want to knock down? The myths that you hear around the trans man community?
Trans community.
Oh, like on my TikTok and stuff like that, like because they be going crazy in the comments. Like it be like, yo, like
That's what I saw you. I saw you on TikTok. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this nigga's fire. Then I hit the Instagram button and I said, oh shit. This nigga's fire. But then I realized that's how this nigga's.
He's not interested. He's not swinging my way.
But if you pay attention, I got a lot of gay male following. Like
Right.
most of my following on Instagram and shit is gay male. Like I don't mind it. Like,
Right.
but it do become a burnout. But I like they show me love, so
Right.
why am I not gonna show them love back?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I guess it's okay because y'all are part of the community, you
right.
know.
Like I mean, and at the end of like
plus.
that's one thing I do want to address though, because straight women be like, I think I'm a lesbian now. Like, no,
Yeah,
ma, you
that's
not
the type
a
of thing.
lesbian.
No, that was-
like,
But that's kind of what I
no,
wanted
baby
to
girl, you not a
touch
lesbian.
on, like the annoyance, like that I
Yeah.
find annoying. You have it all wrong. You're approaching a transgender male and you're gonna call yourself a lesbian. Are you stupid, Sally?
Like, no, like,
You're being stupid
like
right now.
no, like because a lesbian is someone who's attracted to a female. I don't look like a female, so when
What
you
are
see
you
me, you see
saying?
male. So that's what you're attracted to. That's the attraction. So
Yeah.
So let's say
This
you was
one.
open to dating a gay guy, right?
uh-huh.
And I was to date you. It would be a gay relationship.
yeah,
Mhm.
You got my question answered.
Okay.
Wow.
I knew that already.
No.
like you do got gay trans men like that
Yeah.
just date gay men, like they just date men. And then you got bisexual trans men that date both. You got pansexual, like for every cisgender woman type or cisgender male type orientation, sexual orientation is the same for a trans man.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions? Because I'm mad that.
Anyone want to ask a question?
Yes.
Wolf, you have a question? You have active? The mic is active? Okay. Anyone has questions?
Go,
Any
if you do, can you go to Will's mic? So
You can go to Wolf's mic if you want to ask something.
come.
Don't be shy, like
Don't be
All
shy.
right.
shit.
Yeah.
He's
talk that shit.
He's
Like, I mean-
sincere, not shy.
You're right.
We gonna get to it. Like,
Hi, how are you?
how you
A sex phone operator voice.
yeah.
It's natural. Okay, so what is your type of female that you're attracted to? What's your type? And no, I'm not trying to hit on you. Okay, I just want to know.
Good question. So I guess everyone heard.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna hear. Okay.
So my typical type, for the most part, it'd be like light skin, like brown eyes or something like that. Slim, thick. You feel me? But now I'll be like, I don't really have a type. Like if I fuck with you, if I like you, I like you. You mean like
That's the outside. What about
Like personality traits.
personality?
if she has all of that? Some people might just be.
Oh, like mentally. Like once I find out you dumb,
Oh.
it's clip.
Dumb.
Like
Dead behind the eyes.
I can't even talk.
I'm
Like, what?
crying.
If you can't stimulate my mind mentally, like,
Right.
and help me grow, like,
sex
if I
starts
can't
in the
learn
morning.
from you and you learn from me, then what we doing, like, I
Wow.
holler. I mean,
Your,
not for me.
your family, like, you know how you have that one trifling aunt or uncle that always want to try you at
Can't get with
the
the
holiday table. You said your mom
Yeah.
supported you.
Yeah.
Well, what about those other family members that try to try you? Have you experienced that?
When in the beginning of my transition, I did.
Okay.
You had to put anyone in their place.
Yeah, I had to check a couple people.
What
Like, they
advice-
kept trying to call
Check.
me by my old name. Like that shit dead. Don't call me that.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, you said that. Do you feel like that old person has died? Like, or do you feel like, do you remember
like-
those memories?
like I still remember it. Like, don't get it fucked up. Like I take that with me. You feel me? Because like I know what a woman want for at the end of the day. Like you feel me? Like
'Cause
don't forget I
Yeah.
used to be one. So I
Yeah.
know how women like certain ways they think. You feel me? Like I still like know what's going
Yeah,
on.
this
and I
nigga got the
talk
upper
to them all
hand
the
on
time,
us.
like,
Yeah.
This nigga got the upper hand. Oh God, we got an
already, and you know when
infiltrator
it
in
comes
the midst.
sexually, you're like,
Oh,
I
you
got the upper hand sexually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this nigga got the upper
block
hand.
me, you know what I mean?
Oh, he infiltrated the community.
What advice
Turn the
can you...
sprinkler system on, all that,
Not the sprinkler system.
you know.
What advice can you give to people who's transitioning now to deal with unsupported family members?
For some, like you can find that support in like ballroom.
Okay.
I'd say like,
Okay.
I mean that's where most people go find that support if they don't like they join like it's called a house, like it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fraternity. And you have like the mother, the father, the house. I mean the structure, like or whatever to keep it everybody together. If y'all ever seen like Pose, like
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
I've
So
seen
Pose, like
And I
that's
saw,
basically
You ever seen Paris is Burning?
I actually
Yeah.
did watch that.
yeah. So
you.
Paris is Burning. That's like the history, the
Yeah, the
roots of it,
history,
of it all.
yes.
But
Okay.
people definitely find family members and like brothershood, sistershood, like years in.
So are you saying to just don't worry about your immediate family?
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Like you everybody want their immediate family to like, you know what I mean, like get with the program. But sometimes that don't happen and you can't jeopardize your
Yeah.
happiness
Right,
to
right.
try to please somebody else.
Agreed.
And that's why most of the time when people late in their transition, that's what it is. Like they scared of the backlash. Like because even people that's gay, they get their family disown them, throw them out the crib. Oh,
And
you
what
gay? Get the
if-
fuck out my house, like shit like that. So if you take it to the next step and you transgender, it's just like, oh, you doing too fucking much. Like, you know what I mean, you can't just you can't just be gay. Like, you know what I mean, like you gotta do all that. So,
What are you guys' views on like the gay and trans community on people that do get put out? Because I'm sick to my stomach how people can actually just put their offspring outside over something they can't control.
right.
What are some of your take not so much your experience but your take on it?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I think it's horrible. I think it's horrible because, you know, if that's your child and that child came out your pussy, you should still have some type of love for them and be aware. And
You don't have to agree with what your child.
Yeah.
does. You support your child.
Cause,
Yeah.
and let's not get it fucked up. Our parents act like they was angels when they was fucking kids. When you was laying on your back, had Tay-Tay at 17.
That was the coke era, right?
Yeah, hello. They don't even talk about
Not
that.
even coke. Coke was rich. You could crack.
You know, they act like they didn't drop out of school. I understand that they try to protect us, but still, it goes back to
Right.
y'all. If you should never had a kid if you wasn't mentally prepared. You should think.
Everybody think not my child, not my child. No, that ain't my child.
Right? Yeah, I hate that.
Meanwhile, your child is sucking dick in the school staircase at a young age, boy or girl.
Your daughter's doing that, getting kicked out of school, but she can come and she get to go to each one, teach one.
Yep.
But your gay child gets to get put outside. Like the double standard, I always think it's weird. Like show guidance, show love, so they can not be in a promiscuity from any sex from a child is just as bad. But they just magnify something like a gay. Oh, my son's gay or my daughter's gay. That means they're promiscuous. So it's like, oh, the promiscuity.
Yeah, and I always say,
a hoe. Just because you decide to be gay, trans, whatever. Oh, you a hoe. Like, open up your mind.
I always say it on this podcast.
Nobody's hoeing.
Like when y'all think of gay, y'all think about me bending over or bending someone else over. Think about me having feelings for someone the same sex. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah. Who I'm attracted to. Am I gonna suck a dick? Hey, why not? It's part of love. Yeah. But well, you here now, nigga. It happened. It happens. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody that make me happy. Yeah. That's going to deliver on all the 5 love languages. Now, just because you chose a heterosexual man, and again, a lot of y'all choose heterosexual men, but be sucking dick and be, I had to tell my father, like, nigga, you mad about me being gay, but your friends be trying to talk to me.
Ooh.
Jerry.
Hit him with the chair.
That's crazy.
Like, you feel me?
And that's the God honest truth, because I see.
Yeah, we're going to come in at the mic. Yeah. And we just going to be staring at you not knowing what's going on.
I apologize.
No worries.
I appreciate, y'all talking about this, because as far as the people kicking out their kids, and I listen to a lot of stories from the trans community and the gay community, and they, once you realize who you are and you know yes, like the Caribbean people know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Once you know yourself, it's like they kick you out and then boom, you on the street selling ass.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And then they put you down for that. And it's like,
how am I supposed to eat, Sandra?
And that's so horrible.
Yeah.
Like the 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds, and then they get with somebody that used them, that want to like groom them to be just messed up.
You just brought. Sometimes I wish I could just do life over, because at 17.
Thank you.
At 17, don't ask why my 21-year-old boyfriend was in my class, and he was given.
He was a
It's given
21 and
21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the house next for
but
me? 21 did do something.
He did do something. But he basically took advantage and molded me, and he basically was like doing that gay talk, having that gay conversation with me, like, oh, you need to be with a guy. Because I used to be like, oh, I'm not happy in life. And he'd be like, oh, but you need a guy. And it was those moments where it was just like, all right, so now I'm comfortable with you. I'm trying things with you. Now, me sucking dick at a young age was me experimenting, but I was still having girlfriends.
Yeah. But
it was him trying to tell me, like, oh, be with me. I ran away from home at 17 because he was like, oh, you could live with me. Stop going to school. You can stay with me. But he manipulated that whole situation, took advantage of that, and that's why I didn't really come out until I was 21, but I didn't really like talk about relationships or dating with my mother or anybody in my family until I had my own place. Because if y'all motherfuckers don't act funny with me, guess what I could do? I could go to my own place and I talk to none of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, because
right?
it's because of the awkwardness or discomfort at home that made you feel like, no, my mom a lot of things, but she's not gonna put me out, or I don't feel safe at home.
I don't feel safe
because your kid don't feel safe at home. They end up at someone else's house and stuff like that. So like my advice
now
out
you on
there,
the news crying and shit.
Now you're on the news crying. But my advice, I'm not of the community, but I am an ally and a human being that don't kick them out. Like I don't even like when people kick their kids out at 18 for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh God, you gotta go. I hate that shit. Stop putting your kids outside. Like that's not.
I used to say something controversial all the time, and I remember in the beginning of the year, Wolf would tell me, when you say that on the podcast, it's gonna be controversial. Wolf, you know what I'm talking about? And I said that I don't want my son to be gay. And I made a joke like, gay for what? What you want to suck dick for? There ain't nothing fun in sucking dick. But to get real, to start
I beg to differ, bitch.
What?
To now, like, I said that because I knew me growing up, being gay we was in that transition of being gay is okay, being gay is not okay. Kids make fun of you in high school for being gay. Now kids can wear a dress in school.
You know what's crazy though? I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
I don't mean to cut you off, but it'd be crazy because y'all get like gay men get it the worst. Like y'all get taunted and teased and shit the worst. But studs and shit is accepted. Like the niggas fuck with the studs and shit.
Right,
Like, they don't. It's not the same energy. Like
Do you feel like that's their insecurity?
sometimes it be like sometimes they be low key gay themselves. Like and they don't know how to like cope with them feelings and shit like that. So, but most of the time, yeah, like.
But yeah, that's why I want my son to be gay now.
But based off the experience you went through, or just
I just think based off the experience I went through, I wouldn't want it for them because I don't want. We live in a crazy world. I wouldn't want my child to go to school to be taken advantage of. Right? To people be bullied.
We're not there yet, but we live in a better world.
No.
Now.
Have you touched? Have you?
Come on now.
We live in.
It was just a fucking mass shooting.
We live in.
Fucking
I know,
nightclub.
but
live
it's
in a
like
fake
baby,
world.
tiny baby steps.
No,
we're not there.
we live in a fake world, and because I'm fearful of my life of walking out the door every day, I am fearful of my child's life because I want kids, but I'm scared when me and my husband. I'm just missing a husband. When me and my husband get married, I'm scared for somebody to say you gay and your daddy's gay, like. And how you have two dads? You know, I know a little girl, my friend's niece, her dad, she has two dads, and kids make fun of her in school for that. So I don't want them to make fun of my kids for being gay because now I have to kill a teenager.
I haven't killed nobody because my two nephews, they know how to really like fight and they close in age. So if you screw up with one of them, it's both of them.
Yeah.
Especially the little one. I remember when I went up to his school and I went, what is some fast little kid, like 12 years old? He was like, your auntie ass fat. He was like, I will break your... He was like, auntie, I curse. I said, what you say? I told him I was break his fucking neck.
So real quick before we go, I have two more questions. And you got any more questions?
No.
Do you feel naturally close to other transgender men?
I'm not gonna say yes or no. Like I have trans men friends that I'm close with, like they're my fucking guys, they're my fucking brothers. Like I talk to them niggas every day. We check up on each other, shit like that. Now, as far as like, I have also acquaintances like niggas I fuck with. Like I might see them at a ball or something. Like that. That's the only time I might see them. But I fuck with them. I show them love, like it's all love. But as far as like, I don't be like trying to befriend every trans man. It's like,
I believe any relationship and friendship should be natural.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
because we have a
not just
shared
because of that.
one
Like it's forced.
experience. Like
I might not vibe with you. Like like you might be a fucking weirdo. Like I'm not just fucking with you because you trans. Like no, like it's not transphobic. It's not none of that. Like I fuck.
I do
my
have
community.
a fun ball question. When you're done,
I got my I got my people I fuck with, and I got motherfuckers that I just stay away from me. Like I stay away from them.
Okay.
All right. So my fun ball question. I got to close it out with something fun and crazy. I want to go. I've been to a ball. I didn't stay all night because I was tired.
I've never been to a ball.
Shit, you hear me?
Sincere.
Just bring some comfortable shoes or something.
Sincere. Why is
Head
the
to be
ball
fucked
so
up,
long?
Yo.
Why the ball so long?
First of all, they start late, like every black thing ever. Start late, don't be on time. Then it be like a ton of categories.
And
like,
everybody waits like for the pageant.
Yeah, I mean, because most of the time that should be for like money. Like it'd be like
know.
1,500 grand
For money?
Yeah. No, but us, no, but for the audience, and it looked so lit, and I was like, it was 6:30 in the morning.
People like really like they ended it.
I was there since 1:30
in the morning.
And no, I was there because they said to come late. They said don't come on time. So I'm thinking 1:30 was cool. So I arrived at 1:30. It was me and the people setting up the chairs.
At 1:30 in the morning?
1:30 in the morning.
I'm not even at my house at
Where
that
you
time.
Went? I was at this, let me tell you, it was 2000.
I ain't
14.
never been to a ball.
And it was this club that hosted balls. It was on 38th Street.
All right.
I would in the 38th and 6th.
Oh, I know what
You
exactly.
know what I talk. Oh my God, I'm like, Jesus Christ, my back started giving out. I was like, Lord. And when I saw the videos, I was mad because I missed all the good shit.
And you know
You
what?
miss
Auntie was
sex siren.
tired. Yeah.
You mix sex siren and shit.
Yeah,
like, they be
sex
out there,
siren.
Ooh, maybe I should go.
Giving. I wanted to see the
Baby
giving
oil and
body
shit.
segment.
Yeah.
The
All
ones
that.
that give body.
You know how
I
those
actually
on that
posted
street?
a video on my Instagram and shit, like of me walking sex siren. So it's definitely.
You go to the ballrooms in New York or?
I be everywhere.
Oh, it's a
What are
given
some
tour.
of the tips for the audience that want to come and have a good time at the ball?
Just show
That's
up.
never been.
Take a nap.
Yeah, be well rested. And if you drinking shit, like make sure you come some bread because you're gonna be buying drinks and shit all
When is
night
your
trying to
next
get fucked
one?
up. The next one is in Philly on December 17th, actually.
Okay, so
Yep.
And it's a free ball, so
Okay.
if this shit drop before then, it's a free
Oh.
ball in Philly.
Yeah, this is gonna drop before the ball.
Yeah, Tuesday, I think.
Yes.
wow.
Okay.
So yeah,
So yeah, come out to Philly to the
All
ball
right.
December 17th, and I guess they'll hit you up in your DMs or
yeah,
TikTok
definitely slide
to get
my
the
DM. I
information.
definitely.
Okay, last question. So you say you're a CEO.
Yeah,
Do the inmates know you're trans?
no. I
Yeah,
live my
don't
life.
talk.
I live
Okay,
my
that's
life how I
amazing.
live my life.
Yeah.
I don't go around parading that, or especially
That's
in
dope.
that type of environment. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's already a toxic environment.
Exactly.
I don't need
exactly.
like
Yeah.
I don't-
The co-workers don't know anything.
certain co-workers do because they wound up seeing my Instagram. Like once my video, like my shit went viral and all that,
yeah.
like they like, yo, I saw your Instagram and shit. Like,
And what about
Here,
it?
I have a
What?
tip for you. You gotta find your coworkers first and block them up. Yeah.
like I don't be that.
The
invested.
first day, what's your Instagram? Block it, block, block.
Yeah, I don't
Or
be-
block
I
them
don't-
on the story.
I don't be that. I don't be caring, like because it be like, if you gonna say something, it's not gonna be to me, and that's
Right.
what mostly,
Mm.
most of the time, would it be like y'all never gonna come ask me directly. Like it's just.
I'm
gonna
talking
be like,
about
oh,
not even trans stuff, simple stuff. What if I
Whatever.
use my PTO and said I'm sick and I'm in Mexico? Get off my story.
Yeah, my employees block me.
That's what the close friends for.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
No, sometimes I want more people to see it.
But I normally wait till I get back from vacation anyway and throw my shit up. Like
Okay,
you feel
okay.
me? Like I don't no locations, baby.
Don't
Like
question me. I
Well-
was sick.
Well, thank you for coming and stopping by.
Yes, this is a lovely
Yes.
Sure, this was dope.
Did you have fun?
yeah, I definitely had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let everybody know where they can find you.
On Instagram, Kingsin _AO KINGSIN _AO. Facebook, Sincerity Andre, and TikTok, Kingsin 215.
All right.
It's lovely. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to close out this episode.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching another wonderful episode of the 25 and Over Club with our wonderful guest, Sincere. And he gave you his information to go ahead and hit him up. The ball, I'm trying to make it out to Philly to go to the ball. I don't.
There's 4
I'm
cameras.
going to make sure. We're going to have to drive out at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah. I'm in the bed by 9. Welcome to the 25 and Over Club where 30 is the new 20, but 9 p.m. is the new midnight. Okay? I'm in the fucking bed.
All right, guys. So have a good one.
Later.
25 and Over out to here.
Out.